How about a DX land? How about a DX land? How's this 612 making it out? 612 skip junkie, we're waving. I just talked to this guy in Alaska, booming, and I got a video gate on my camera here. How about it skip land? How about it skip land? You copy this 612 Gulf Islands? 612 Gulf Islands, Canada, break. Quiet. Conditions have dropped out of there. $295 is smoking in here from Alaska, Miss Miller. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, we're on the side. How about it skip land? How about it skip land? Anybody out there copy this 612 Gulf Islands, Canada, break. Every time he keys up, he's 40 over this guy. Breaker DX land. How about a DX land? 612 West Coast to Canada. We're break. You're sounding good, man. You're sounding loud. Who do we got there? 612 with the New Year's wave. All right, Mr. Miller, you're smoking in your 240 over from Alaska. Have a good one there, bro. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, reading the mail.
612 skip junkie, we're listening. 295.
That 295, yeah, you sound like a local down here on our Gulf Islands, that's for sure. 612, we're on the side listening.
Making it down here to Texas, 338 and Houston on the mail.
Hey, 238 Houston, you're blowing smoke up here on the Gulf Islands. 612 skip junkie, waving.
I think he said skip junkie. I think he said skip junkie, man. It's a few of y'all trying to pile up in there at one time.
You can hear me.
Down here around Houston, read the mail.
Sounding good, Houston. Blowing smoke up here. Happy New Year, buddy. Have a good one down there. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands on the side. What's up, Caleb? I like what you're making out of that 3D printer. My buddy made one too. Any other stations out there copy this 612 skip junkie? 612 skip junkie, we're waving from the Gulf Islands off the Pacific coast of Canada. Listen to Mr. Miller coming in, Caleb. That guy's smoking in from Alaska. I've never heard this guy in here before. It's the first time. Thanks, they're awesome. I actually have more plastic pen. Cool. Yeah, my friend made one. A really nice one out of his 3D printer. I think that's pretty awesome. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands on the side. Hey, that Hawaiian station out there. I do hear a Hawaiian station out there. 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands on the side. Nice. What kind? Put it this way. It looks similar to yours, but I don't know if it's the same as yours. And it holds about, I think, 10 rounds in it, right? So, anyway, he's keeping it kind of hush, but he's made it out of a 3D printer, and he actually ordered the barrels and stuff, the barrel for it, metal barrel from the States. Yeah, it's pretty cool. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612 skip junkie. 612 skip junkie. Gulf Islands, listen. Hey, big dog, you're blowing smoke from Missouri. Hey, big dog, 612 skip junkie, waving. All right there, big dog, Liberty. I was good to hear you in there, man. You're blowing smoke as usual. Happy New Year to you in Missouri. 612 on the side. Cheers, mate. Take care, buddy. 73s to you and yours. 612 on the side. I was at the gun the other day. 50 round drum. Cool. That's awesome. 50 round. Yeah, you'd never be able to buy that here now with our dictator in charge. Anybody else out there copy this? Skip Junkie? Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, Canada. We're listening. Any stations out there in Hawaiian Islands? Copy Hawaiian Islands, Minigrass, 612, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I'm going to go down to Channel 1 and see what's going on. Hey, Southwest Ireland, good to see you in there. Nice, your yuccas look good there. Your rostrata. There's some nice yucca rostratas here on our coast. I don't have any in our garden now. What is the temperature here today? 7.7 degrees, so just normal. How about at Arkansas? How about at Arkansas? 555. Are you out there today? 555 Arkansas. 612. Skip Junkie trying. See if anybody can hear me on one. It's quiet. Any stations out there in Arkansas? Copy this 612. 612 Skip Junkie. Happy New Year, Dara and Caleb. Breaker DX land. Breaker DX land. 612. 612 Gulf Islands trying. Nobody out there. Is there any stations out there in Arkansas? Copy 612 West Coast of Canada. Wendy and I just came in for a walk. Yes, getting a nice trunk on the yucky. That's cool, man. I like that one. That's one I've always wanted. Oh, there you go, man. I was just up on 28. I just turned it on. Man, there's a guy coming in from Alaska up there. Mr. Miller, 295. You hear that guy? 40 over every time. No, channel 28.
Oh, okay. No, I was just going around the dial there. I heard somebody on here.
Yeah, I was calling for my friends out there. It's quiet down here, though.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I seen another radio. I don't know if you want it or not, but you know the one that I give you and you already have with the BFO?
Somebody posted one online the other day on the Citizens Band group. He says he picked it up at a swap market, flea market or something, or a swap shop, brand new in the box, TRC 48 for $40.
Oh, there's one on Facebook. I just click on Duncan Facebook or whatever, and then anyway, there's one on there that looks like it's in the box, brand new. Doesn't say much, but I think it's $40 or $50 or something. But I thought, gee, if it is brand new, it'd be worth grabbing it. But I don't need it. I just thought, oh well, if you need a spare one, a brand new one.
That's the one, Bob. That is the one. $40 in the box, and he posted a picture of it in the CB group. He scooped it.
Well, there's one that's still posted on Facebook. I don't know, maybe the guy didn't take the ad down or something.
I'll have to check. So what group is it?
It's just on Duncan Marketplace Facebook there. I just type in vehicles for sale, and then I type in the magnifying glass CB radio for sale. Yeah, and that's about the second page or something.
I'm going to have to look that up. Duncan Marketplace. Okay, cool. Because we have a Salt Spring Island marketplace.
Okay. Yeah, Steve's got a couple different places where he posts his ads, but I thought it was just usual Craigslist and Facebook, but I guess he's got a couple other spots where he advertises stuff.
That's crazy. Brand new in the box, 1975. I should actually check that out. I'm doing a live stream video gate right now, right after this gate. Actually, I can turn on my other computer and I can check it out. Because it's so funny. It's just, is it a coincidence that the guy posted that on that site yesterday and it was brand new in the box for $40?
Okay. Well, that card that you gave me that day I met you guys there, has that got your cell phone number on it? Can I like text the link to you or something? Or?
You know the crazy thing? I don't own a cell phone. I've never owned a cell phone or an iPhone in my life. That's how old school I am. I have an email address, bananajoe@telus.net. It's on there.
Okay. Well, I'll send you the link here if I can figure out how to do it here.
Yeah, you can email it to me, bananajoe@telus.net. Yeah, that's cool. It'd be very interesting if it wasn't the same one. I might scoop it.
Well, that's why I thought I'd mention it to you because I noticed it a few days ago, but I haven't heard you in there. And then when I did, I kind of forgot. But yeah, I think it says $40 or $50, so you never know. Off from 30, might take it. There you go, brand new.
That's kind of cool. We were off island yesterday. No, the day before. We were looking at actually real estate because it crosses our mind to actually move off of Salt Spring and go to Vancouver Island.
Yeah, 10-4.
There's more to do over there, and you don't have to take the ferry.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Wendy's starting to get sick of the ferries, right? So we're looking at Cowichan Bay, Chemainus, Saltaire, Cowichan Bay.
Too bad Rob didn't sell his house. You could have bought his. You got out pretty good from there.
Yeah, so he was in Cow Bay, wasn't he?
Yeah, 10-4.
It's so funny. We just looked at a house in Cow Bay and it was vacant. Somebody had just moved out of it. So I wonder if somebody moved into his house, or is it the one we looked at? It was vacant down on Lincolnshire Road.
I'm not sure. I'm presuming that he's already sold the house and they moved in, took possession, etc.
Yeah, it's a nice area. We like Saltaire too. Saltaire, Chemainus, anywhere near the water. Doesn't have to be on the water, but if you could, walk to the water or something.
But if you're up on the highway, well, then you got a little bit of elevation there, or even in Chemainus Road, close to town or something.
I know. I think that too for the radio, for the antenna.
Yeah, you don't want to be stuck somewhere where you don't get out, then it won't be worth it. You'll be wishing you didn't do it.
That would suck, being down in a dip somewhere.
That's like my buddy Granton and I'm. He's in a real bad spot there. He's kind of down in a little valley.
Wow, good for you, Dara. Congrats, buddy.
There, so that was kind of surprising, but it's got to be really, really quiet, no noise on both ends.
Exactly. Yeah, we looked at one on Saturday, and it was actually quite high, and there's no obstructions or anything, but it was on the side of a cliff, and it kind of looked like an unstable cliff. So, and it was vacant. The house was vacant. Somebody moved out. Nice place, but like a 200-foot drop off, like probably 20 feet from the side of the house. Is like, and it kind of looked clayish soil to me. So I said, that's probably not a good one to have.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to get scooting here, so I'll send you that email, that link for that radio then.
Cool. Thanks, man. Okay, have a good one.
Yeah.
Dara, yeah, I saw you won something there, right? You won a medal or something. When should Yucca rostrata flower? I've never seen them flower here, but then again, I'm not around them all the time. I think it takes longer for a rostrata to flower because there are big ones on our coast that are 10 feet tall. But I'm sure those flower. I've just never seen them flower here, Yucca rostrata. My friend's got, and he just sold his place. He has like probably a 7-foot tall one in his yard. I ran 10 kilometers in 44 minutes. That's fast. 10K. Holy cow. That's how far I am basically to town here. 11 kilometers to town from our place. How about a 555 Arkansas, a 555 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands? Anybody out there in Arkansas copy? Nobody out there. Hey, 30 Cactus Patch, 612 Skip Junkie, waving. Hey, Nickel, good to hear you from the Arkansas, from the Razorback. Triple Nickel, Happy New Year to you, buddy. Good to hear you, my friend. 612 with the afternoon wave. All right there, Triple Nickel. Happy New Year to you and yours, my friend, and always a pleasure. All the best in 2023. 612, Skip Junkie, reading the mail. 5 half marathons booked for this. Wow, you like to run. Holy cow. I've never been good at running, but I do work out. I work out in the gym. But yeah, good for you, man. That's very good for you. Stay healthy. No drugs, no drinking. Keep running. You'll live a long time, Dara. Anybody else out there copy this 612 Skip Junkie? 612 Skip Junkie, we're breaking. It's pretty quiet out there. Amazed I'm even getting out. We hear you coming back to us. I didn't get your QTH. Bring it back. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands. Bring it back to 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, Pacific Coast of Canada. We're listening. Where's my tea? You know what? Where did I put my tea? Hang on, I gotta go grab my tea. I think it's in the kitchen. Oh, lots of shit. A lot of skip coming in. My God, Mother has been running. Wow. So I get it from her. She's like, that's cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, my ex-wife runs a lot. She was always into running. And Wendy used to run, but she doesn't anymore. I've tried it. I'm just not good at it. I mean, I can run, but not long distances. I ride bikes. About a DX land? About a DX land? Anybody out there copy this 612 skip junkie? 612 skip junkie, Gulf Islands, Canada break.
So, it still comes up when I'm talking, you know.
How about it, skip land? How about it, skip land? 612 skip junkie breaking. It is quiet. Let's go to sideband. CQDX, CQDX. Does anybody out there copy this? 791, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. CQ, CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. UDX 791. You're either good at it or, yeah, I'm not good at it, but I'm good at working out. I've been lifting weights for a long time. I do that 5 days a week. I've been doing it now for 41 years, September 1981. How about a DX, CQDX, CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Does anybody out there copy this? UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. QSK, QSK, 791 on the side. 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Time to crank up the power. Hey, Columbus, Ohio. How about a Columbus, Ohio? 791 UDX 791 Gulf Islands. Okay, time to make some noise. How about a Columbus, Ohio? How about that Columbus, Ohio station? UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. How about that Columbus, Ohio? How about a Columbus, Ohio 791 Gulf Islands, Canada? Hi, Columbus, Ohio. We're calling for you, man. Columbus, Ohio station, UDX 791, West Coast of Canada. Columbus, Ohio don't have ears. CQDX, CQDX, Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. We're waving. You don't have ears. A chunky carpus has new growth, and it's amazing. Gold doesn't. Yeah, they're growing like crazy. They are. It's amazing, isn't it? Hey, Columbus, Ohio, we're calling for you, man. This is 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, returning. CQDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you something, Dara. I'll show you the growth. Palms are growing like crazy here. I'll show you something. 07 Kentucky, you're sounding good on the west coast of Canada. Yeah, you got UDX 791 waving back at you. 791 west coast of Canada waving. All right there, 507. Have a happy new year, my friend. Thanks for the comeback. UDX 791 Gulf Islands off the Pacific coast of Canada on the site. Cheers to you. Okay, so I'm going to show you something. Hang on. I'll show you the growth here on this palm tree. Let me just, I got my computer, I got my laptop here, Thera. Just take. I'll show you something. I'll show you some growth on a palm. You can actually see it through the window here. You ready? This one? And it's grown. This one grew 2 feet of trunk. This in 2022. It grew 2 feet of trunk. So you can see that one right there. See that palm right there? You can see the fronds opening. So it's already opened that one and it's opening another one. And if I can show you here, you can see that there, right? You can see the growth on them. And they're just growing like crazy. It's they like this weather. They certainly like this weather. Trachycarpus like the cool. They don't really like the frigid, but they will grow in the cooler weather. Getting milder. Yeah, it's been great out here. These ones are growing like, look at Wendy's art. There's Wendy's. There's the artist right there. Look at that. See what she paints? She just paints up a storm. Look at that one. That's a beauty. Nice owl. And then she got dragonflies and that's what she is. She's an artist.
Oh, here's another one. I just did that one yesterday.
That's pretty nice.
Oh, so it's hard to see them. Really,
no, it's good. That's good. You can see that. That's pretty awesome. You got to do some palm trees.
Oh, yeah.
You got to do some palms. So you can see these ones there out here. You can see them all out through the kitchen window. There's clusters of them there. And then these ones are all growing even in the distance too. Hundreds of feet away. They're out. They're growing. They're opening fronds. It's a palmy place. So if we ever sell this place, tell your friends. They might want to buy a palmy place because Wendy and I keep thinking about selling, right? 23 North Texas. Oh, I just talked to Texas. I just talked to a guy down in Texas today on the radio. 23. Yeah, it's not 23 here. It's 7.7 degrees Celsius. This far north. You got to remember, we're really far north here. But it is seasonal. See if anybody else can hear me. Anybody else out there copy this 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. CQDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. You can hear me out there in skipland. Anybody else out there copy 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. I'll show you something cool there. I'll show you out my man cave window here.
Gulf Islands, Canada, you're blowing smoke from Missouri, 222 here.
Hey, 222, you came loud and proud, and here, save those flowers for yourself. So you got UDX 791 off the far Pacific coast of Canada.
Yes, sir. I think we've talked. It's been a few weeks ago, but I recognize your location there and definitely recognize your voice.
Yeah, I'm good with voices. It's like in real life, I'm really good with faces and I'm bad with names.
I do understand, man. I do understand. You sound really good, though, here in Missouri today. Hope all is well up there in the Northwest.
Yeah, it's great up here today. Got about 40, 45, 46 degrees, partly cloudy, so not too shabby.
Well, we're just about 65 degrees here and overcast with a little fog and threat of some thunderstorms coming in. So you never know. I know we've got some lightning about 50 miles south of me, so I'm monitoring that pretty close.
Oh, it sounds nice down there, man. I have my t-shirt and shorts on in the Show Me State. Sounds like springtime there.
It feels pretty doggone good, to be honest. We come out of that deep freeze that we had back here. I talked on the radio last night.
Yeah, we had a deep freeze a couple of weeks ago. It lasted about 4 days. Thank God they're short-lived here, but I mean, it got down to around 18 degrees there one night, Roger. Too cold for me. Have a good one, Missouri. Happy New Year, buddy. Looks like conditions are changing. Go on. Just like.
Hope you have a happy New Year. And till we do it again, you got 222 here in Missouri with the wave.
All right, 222, 73s to you, buddy. And we'll talk to you again, and Happy New Year right back to you. Cheers, and 73s for 2023. UDX 791 QSX. There we go. Got a video gate on that one, too. I want to buy your place, Joe. I can't afford it, but maybe I'll be richer. Maple syrup and crude oil. Yeah, it's if you like palm trees, we got lots of them here. Well, we're really seriously thinking about selling. Wendy and I are thinking about downsizing, like because we have 7C in Ireland. Okay, not too bad. That's nice temperature. You know what? We have 2 acres here, and it is a beautiful property, and it's a money-making property because there's 2 accommodations on this property that earn income. So if somebody buys this place, it's an income earner, and there's also a gallery here. The palm nursery can stay or go. It doesn't matter. I got a buyer for all the palms that we have in the nursery, but we're thinking on going to the Big Island. This is our thought. Go to the Big Island, Vancouver Island, not that far from here. It's basically a 20-minute ferry ride, but on the Big Island, downsize, get a smaller yard, and just more travel more. You know what I mean? That's what we're thinking. I'm 58. Wendy's just turned 63. So that is a thought that crosses our mind at this age, right? And I've been here 30 years at this place. It's a long time, and it sucks to leave a garden like this if we're going to do it. I mean, it's because then I'd have to start all over again. At my age, it takes time for these palms to grow. But I'd certainly bring some with us, and I would landscape very palmy over there. We said we could make a mini jungle instead of having a bigger jungle garden, right? So, but it's a nice area here where we are in the very north end of the Salt Spring. We can walk to the beach. We're walking distance to the beach. There's nature trails all around us. There's forest. We have 58 acres of land, buying 4 acres. And you're buying 4 acres of land. Nice. 58 acres. That is a lot of land to own in Ireland, man. Yeah, we only have 2 acres here. My last property was 5. And mom and dad here, when they were here, they had 10 acres. They used to be on Salt Spring 10, and then they had 2. Anyway, this is what it looks like here. You can see out the front all the eucalyptus trees and bamboo. It is like living in a rainforest here. Seriously. So right across the street there, through those trees, is the ocean. The Pacific Ocean is 900 feet away through those trees. So you can hear the boats going by. It's pretty cool. And there's a nature trail that takes you there. But those trees buffer any winds. Beautiful Pacific Madrona trees here all over our property. Towering arbutus trees, lots of eucalyptus, and lots of palm trees, bay trees. You can see the eucalyptus trees there, right? And it's good. We just had somebody check out of the B&B today, out of our accommodation. And then we got other people checking in, right? So Wendy runs the accommodations. I hear somebody calling from Indiana. Better get back to them. So I'm sure somebody will buy it. Lots of bamboo here. It's not sending up shoots right now, but we have lots. We have about 20 different types of bamboo here. I turned 35 this week, and I'm preparing to start 60. I think I'm not. Wow, 35. You're just a kid. That's Wendy's daughter just turned 36. Wendy's daughter's 36, and Wendy's son is going to be 39 in May. Crazy, eh? Does anybody out there copy this? 791 Gulf Islands? 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. We're on the site. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Can anybody hear me out there in DX land? My bamboo is. Oh wow! I don't think ours is sending out shoes. I'd have to look. I don't think it is at this time of the year though. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Quiet out there now. Is there any stations out there in DX land? Copy this. 791 UDX 791 Pacific Coast of Canada. UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the side. How's the station making it out? UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. World radio station, World Radio. This is 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, waving. Happy birthday, SWR. I'll be turning 55. 55. Okay, I got 3 years on you. I'll be this weekend. Wow, cool. Happy birthday to you and Happy New Year. My Phoenix news. Oh, that's good. I think ours will probably survive because I did wrap it up. So hopefully it'll survive. You'll be 25 on the 25th of January. You're still a young guy. My daughter is 29, coming up to be 29 soon. My youngest son is going to be 23, and my oldest son is going to be 32 in February. CQDX, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, on the side. CQ, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, on the side. Channel 41. Any European stations out there? Any stations in Ireland out there? Copy. European station, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. I've actually talked to Ireland before, believe it or not. Happy birthday to the Toby. CQDX, this is 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. My Washingtonian, I think is going to... Oh, no. Put some hydrogen peroxide down there. Hydrogen peroxide down the middle of it. CQDX, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, calling. Anybody out there copy this UDX 791? UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. 121, Indiana. You're sounding good on the Gulf Islands of Canada. 121, UDX 791, West Coast of Canada, waving. All right there, 121. We're wishing you Happy New Year out there in southern Indiana. Have a good one, my friend. All the best in 2023. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, on the side. And then it gets quiet. Bummer. Well, yeah, Prolifera won't work here. Yeah, it won't. They won't work here, man. It's too wet in the winter, too cold. Anybody else out there copy this UDX 791 Gulf Islands? UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Columbus, Ohio, we hear you. UDX 791 waving. Hello, you sounding good. 141 Texas, sounding good and loud on the Gulf Islands of Canada. 791 waving. All right there, 141 Texas, 73s to you, and Happy New Year. UDX 791 Gulf Islands off the Pacific coast of Canada, listening. Texas, there you go, Toby. Texas. I enjoy these warm winter temps, but they come with sudden. Yeah, see, we don't. It's very. There's no real big swings here, Toby. That's the thing. So, and it's actually more detrimental to palms and plants when it's been, lots of days of 65, 70 degrees, and then all of a sudden you take a dive down to 5 degrees Fahrenheit. That's harsh. So our freezes are not so as harsh. What I'm saying. So the daytime temperatures here around 7 degrees. 6 degrees, but then it gradually cools down. So when you're getting near a freeze, it kind of cools down. And so your daytime highs are getting near the freezing mark, which is 32. And then your low temperatures are down into the 20s. And the lowest temperature we had was around 18 degrees, something like that. Anyway, it was cold enough. but it never, we didn't have any wind or anything. My golden barrel cactus did great. Cool. Not one bit. They're cool, tough plants, Dara. That's awesome. Fishhook barrel cactus is a nice one to grow too. Anybody else out there copy this? UDX 791? UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. CQ, CQDX, CQ, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, listening. Trinidad, Texas. Do you know where that is? Trinidad, Texas. Hey, Trinidad, Texas, just south of Dallas. You're sounding good on the west coast of Canada. How about that Trinidad, Texas? Trinidad, Texas, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Hey, Trinidad, Texas. How about that Trinidad, Texas station? 791, Gulf Islands, Canada.
791, Gulf Islands. 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're sounding good from Trinidad, Texas. You said you're just south of Dallas?
Yes, sir. We're about an hour south of Dallas, Texas, a little small town called Trinidad.
Sounding good, man. You got a nice sounding station, my friend. Wishing you happy New Year here from the far Pacific coast of Canada, southern Gulf Islands.
Hey, happy New Year to y'all up there in the Pacific Islands there. We appreciate it. We got a little better weather down here probably than y'all do. It was 73 degrees today, but I appreciate it, man. 70 degrees to you and yours. 0348 here in Trinidad, Texas. We're standing by.
All right, there, 0438 Trinidad. Yeah, we got 46 degrees here, 46 degrees and partly cloudy. Happy New Year, my friend. 791 on the side. Trinidad, Texas. Some Texas coming in. I think my golden barrel will make it. That's awesome. That's 156 hours below freezing with ultimate lows of minus what? Minus 18.8. It got that cold, eh? Holy crikey. We had 4 days. Our freeze lasted 4 days here. So 4 days, 4 times 24. That's 80, 96 hours. So we had 96 hours of freeze here. At lowest temperature, just around 18 degrees, something like that. It was -8. I think the lowest we got to was -8 Celsius, so a little bit lower than 18 degrees. But everything looks good in the garden. It just wasn't cold enough, long enough. We don't get any wind here. Wind is absolutely zero in the wintertime here. There's never been any cold wind since I've lived here 30 years in this spot. You got to -8. Okay, you got the same as we did. Anybody else out there copy this 791 Gulf Islands, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. CQDX, CQDX, this is 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX. Channel 41, see if there's anybody up there. This year's cold blast was only 40 below, low -12, so that's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, not so bad. I know in Dallas last year, it wasn't last year, but the year before, Tony Sorboni's garden really took a hit. He had a lot of palm trees there, and they got down below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty brutal. Probably more severe than you got, Joe. Nothing looks really damaged in our garden here. Everything looks fine. So like I say, it was a 4-day cold blast, but it was long enough for me. And we had snow, but we had more snow than you guys got. We had a foot of snow here. We usually get dumped on here out on the islands because of the Pacific moisture mixed in with the dry Arctic air from Alaska. Anybody else out there copy 791 Gulf Islands, Canada? We're calling CQ, calling CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Is there anybody by the frequency? UDX, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Nothing. Let's go to 4 to 1. CQ, CQDX, CQDX. Is there anybody out there copy this 791, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada? 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. How about a 555 Arkansas? 555 Arkansas, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Channel 1, it's quiet. CQ, CQDX, CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, trying. I'm going to go to channel 1 AM. Breaker channel, anybody copy this 612 West Coast of Canada? Hello, audio. This is 612 West Coast of Canada breaking. How about a 555 Arkansas, 555, 612 West Coast of Canada? Quiet on channel 1, man. The front was like snow, never thawed out during the day, froze to the top, frost. Yeah, ours melted pretty quick because we had rain. We got a lot of rain, so it went fast. We got dumped on with rain. How about a DX land? DX land, 612 West Coast of Canada breaking. See if I can get back to this guy. Breaker channel. Man, you're sounding good up here on the Gulf Islands of Canada. 612 Skip Junkie, wishing you a Happy New Year. Hey, we appreciate the flowers, man. I'm just running barefoot out of this radio. I hope you're having a good day down there in Oklahoma. Hope you had a good New Year, my friend. We're out here on the southern Gulf Islands off the far Pacific coast of Canada. Okay, Mouse. Hey, Mouse. This is 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, Pacific coast of Canada.
612, you got a copy on me?
Hey, Northwest Razorback State, sounding good up here, Razorback State. 612 up here, about 100 miles north of Seattle. Sounds good. Hey, I'm wishing you a Happy New Year out there in the Razorback State. Happy New Year, buddy. Sounding good, bro. All right, you guys have a good one. Sorry to butt in. I just was cruising past here and I heard you guys chatting. You sounded so good. I had to say hi to you. This is 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, reading the mail. Arkansas and Oklahoma.
He went for 612.
Take care, Oklahoma, as well. 73's to you. 612 Skip Junkie on the site. I'm also Sable Miners, freeze and dry. They're so tough, aren't they? How about needle palms? Grow some of those. I'm the only one in Ireland. Cool, Sarah, Dara, that's awesome. Zero snow here. Just, yeah, you guys get ice. We don't get ice storms. Just 40 mile an hour. Sharp cold. Yeah, we don't get any ice storms here. Thank goodness. That's cool. More Sable Miners, more needle palms. Got to plant them, man. I love them. If I ever move, I'm taking our needle palms with us. Anybody else out there copy this 612 Skip Junkie? 308 Chicago, you're sounding loud on the west coast of Canada. Hey, 308 Chicago, you're sounding loud on the west coast of Canada. .308 Chicago, sounding loud on the Gulf Islands of Canada. It's pretty quiet.
Sounding good as always. Mr. Glenn, what happened to Evergreen?
About a DX land. About a DX land. Anybody out there copy this 612? 612, Gulf Islands, Canada, breaking.
And we decided to let
Oh, there's 445 in there. Needles too. They are. I love needle palms, man. Yep, spread the popular sable. Yes, good for you. Hey, 445, skip junkie waving. Hey, 445, Mississippi, 612, skip junkie waving.
62, nickel, this hog yard, I see ya.
How about it, 445, hey, 445, 612, skip junkie waving. How about a DX land? How about a DX land? 612, skip junkie. 612, skip junkie, listening. Sable palm naturalizes minor. Now, can you imagine that? Hey, 308 Chicago, 612, skip junkie. 612, skip junkie, waving. Sorry about that, Mr. Miller. I'm waving at 445 Magnolia. I'll stand down. Hey, 445 Magnolia, 612 waving. Plug in his ears and listen. Hey, 308 sounding loud on the West Coast. How about it, 445? We're waving at you. 445 Magnolia, 612 skip junkie on the side. If you can get your hands on needles, you'll. Yeah, we have 7 of them in our garden, man. They're awesome. Been growing them for a long time. I love needle palms. One of my favorites. Yeah, that's my plan to get famous doing it. Cool. Way to go, Dara. How about it, 445 Magnolia? Hey, 445 Slick Rick. 612 skip junkie. 612 skip junkie. Gulf Islands waving. Hey, 747 Indiana. Hey, 747, your friend Skip Junkie, 612 waving. Hey, 747 Indiana, 612 waving. Hey, 747. Hey, 747 Indiana, 612 Skip Junkie waving. Right back at you, 747. That was good to hear you, my friend. New Year's wave right back to you. 73s to you. Skip Junkie reading the mail. How's that Magnolia State? You copied the Skip Junkie? Hey, 445. Skip Junkie waving. Subbed. Yes, I don't understand why. It'd be hardy enough for there too, that's for sure. We're calling that 445 Magnolia, 445 Magnolia State, 612 Skip Junkie listening. Hey, Indiana, you're sounding loud on the west coast of Canada, 612 Skip Junkie on the side. Brager channel. This guy's booming in here. Brager. Did you copy this 612 Skip Junkie? 612, skip junkie, breaking. Breaker. See if they get. Breaker channel. 612, skip junkie on the side. See if they can hear me. Breaker channel. Quiet in there. Yep, they have proven. Yeah, we have a lot of sable palms in our garden, but they're not so big yet.
You get some of that three-eyed coho or tuber-lip carp?
Breaker. Break channel.
Man, if I saw a three-eyed coho, I'd freak out. There's no here, so wow.
Breaker. Come on, they got to hear me. Breaker channel.
Breaker channel.
There we go. I was wondering if you guys could hear me. You guys are sounding good out here on the Gulf Islands. 612, skip junkie, waving. What's your 1020? This is 612, skip junkie, Gulf Islands. Whereabouts are you guys? Can you copy this 612?
You guys are sounding good out there, so I didn't catch where. Somewhere out there in the distance, but you said you sound good.
Yeah, you guys are sounding real good. You got 612 here.
Yeah, I can barely hear him. I heard him say great news about it.
You got 612 on the Gulf Islands. 612 Gulf Islands.
612 in Arizona. Put the mall around. Oh boy.
Gulf Islands. We're out here on the Gulf Islands. Okay, time to put the mall down. Channel 30.
Arizona. I got something for you.
Breaker channel. This is 612 on the Gulf Islands, waving. You copy this 612 on the Gulf Islands.
612 to the Gulf Islands. Okay, we're in Chicago, south side. Curious, where the hell those Gulf Islands at? Sound good. I want to be there.
So Southern Gulf Islands off the far Pacific coast of Canada. Southern Gulf Islands off the far Pacific coast of Canada. Roger.
Okay, QSL. Okay, roger that. Interesting. Okay, what's the temperature like there? Chicago, man, we are just skating, man. Chicago's about 45 over here, somewhere in there. Okay, what's the temperature there?
It's about 40. I'm looking at it right now. It is 46 degrees out. 46 degrees and just some high clouds, some sunny breaks.
Okay, QSL, the Gulf Islands. Okay, roger that. Okay, yeah. I see there's a whole bunch of others. You know, there's locals, there's usual locals. The skip is like every day. There's like a corridor that comes in Arizona and Oregon, all that good stuff. So, all right, Gulf Islands, 712, I think you said there.
612.
Here, Chicago, number 982, south side.
All right, 982. You got 612. 612. You're skip junkie. And our islands are roughly about 100 miles north of Seattle as the crow flies.
Okay, gotcha. 612. Okay, yep, I'll look it up. 100 miles from Seattle, Washington, as the crow flies. Okay, gotcha. The Gulf Islands. Okay, roger that. Sound good in Windy City. Okay, now you're way up in signal, buddy. That's it. So, when neighbors get back to you there, with that, 982. Happy New Year. Sound good.
Take care there, 982, Land of Lincoln. Yeah, so look up the Southern Gulf Islands off the southwest coast of British Columbia, and we'll show up there for sure. Have a great day and Happy New Year. 612 Skip Junkie, read the mail.
Okay, nice info. Skip Junkie. Okay, got that. Okay, yeah, I'll look it up. Okay, 73.
73.
Hey, how about that Skip Junkie? I think it was 612. You copy 357 Chicago?
357, Windy City. Sounding good out here on the Southern Gulf Islands this afternoon.
Roger. We're around Midway Airport. Thank you for the comeback. 357, I'm standing by.
All right there, 357. Happy New Year to you and yours, my friend. 73s, and we'll talk to you again. 612, Skip Junkie. We're on the site.
Happy New Year, 612, and these birds are always out here around Chicago. Stop by anytime. I'm standing by.
Take care, buddy. 73, 612, Stephen.
I want that 612, Evel Knievel, Chicago, waving.
Evel Knievel, man, he was my hero when I was a kid. I think I might have talked to you before. This is 612, Skip Junkie. Waving back.
Roger that, Skip Junkie. All right, just wanted to see if this little golden eagle, if this Mark 3, another Mark 3, from Chicago wanted to wave hello. Skip Junkie, Evel Knievel with the wave. All right.
Sounds good, man. Browning Golden Eagle. I had a friend here on our island with one of those things years ago. He's passed away since, but nice radio. I'm running a live stream video game right now, so viewers out there are hearing how good you are, man. You're blowing smoke.
Roger that. What's your video gate?
Jungle Joe C Video Gates on YouTube. Jungle Joe C like Charlie Video Gates.
Okay, yeah, Jungle Joe. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Very nice, Jungle Joe. All right, brother. Sounding good in Chicago, my friend.
Take care, buddy. That radio sounds awesome. 612, Skip Junkie, reading the mail.
Okay, Jungle Joe. Okay, here's what I see. Jungle Joe C Video Gate. All right, we'll check it out.
Check it out, man. YouTube, Jungle Joe C Video Gates. Join in the live chat. We got the live stream rolling right now.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's two guys do that. The one thing I haven't done is create a YouTube account. I could, but okay, yeah, Jungle Joe. Oh yeah, man, oh man, they're like Stone Cold Steve Austin or Mr. Clean, the classist hello.
Mr. Clean. Some people say that Goldberg too, Bill Goldberg. When I take my toque off, it's more like Bill Goldberg, right? Anyway, so we got the Hawaiian flag behind us here. Got the stars and stripes flying right here. My good friends in the U.S., we got the American flag there too, as you can see.
Oh yeah, that's a roller for sure. No doubt, man, Bob. Holy cow, Bob. Shoot, no doubt. Man, now you got the cow chip. That's a waste. All right, Jungle Joe, looks good. Roger that. All right, I will, let's see here. I'll figure that safety out, and we'll get on down. All right, well, that's Chicago, and I'm telling you, we're always out here, been out here for 40 years, man. There's a bunch of guys in Chicago. Channel 30 is alive and active. With that, we're standing by.
That's amazing, because I used to hang out on this channel back in the early 1980s. I've been in the radio for, 46 years now. And I used to hang out on this one back in the day. I love Channel 30, so I'll be listening for you guys again. I appreciate you guys joining in the live stream video game here. Have a happy new year, buddy. 612 Skip Junkie. We're reading the mail.
Tough order. So you got it. Oh yeah, so this is the content goes in Channel 30. Anyways, guys, we all have lives, anyways, things like that. So Skip's on the rise, okay? DX logo is only going up and up and up.
It is. Yes.
All right, there, Jungle Joe, with that. Okay, I'll subscribe, and you know what? I may have to set up a YouTube account. Yeah. I got a Facebook one, but there's a lot of things out there, man. Got a lot of comment, but so far YouTube, I don't know. I'm sure it's pretty good. All right, with that, Jungle Joe, looking good, looking buff. Man, oh man, makes me want to pump some iron.
Shuck away.
735.
73's to you, buddy. Like and subscribe, and join in anytime. I'll make sure to put your name in the title of this video. Once I'm finished this live stream, when I edit it, I'll make sure Evel Knievel's in the title of it, but
Sounds good, no doubt. Okay, Jungle Joe, B982, Terry, George, Chicago. And we got a whole bunch of others. We got,
lots of Chicago people.
Evel Knievel, 357, hey, what's that? Stand by. Let me see what I can do here. All right, 73 show. Bye.
And you're sounding good. All right, take care, buddy. Good sounding station for sure. 612, we're on the site. Good sounding station. You hear that guy from Chicago? That's Evel Knievel. I'm going to make sure we get his name in the title here. planting sable palmetto, sable minors. You got lots of palms going on there, man. Good for you, Daryl.
All right, Joe, good to hear from you. 357 miles from Midway Airport. And I'm standing by.
All right, 357. Take care, buddy. You guys are sounding real good out here. You sound like locals out here on our island. Happy New Year to all of my friends out there in Illinois. The land of Lincoln. 612 said that. Sound like locals, man. Sound better than locals, these guys. Wow, pretty awesome. I'm getting bleed over. I'm getting bleed over from 20.
Oh, yeah, Greg.
I'm getting bleed over from 28. Who else do we have out here? I think sable are nice palms. They are very nice palms. Very nice palms. They do like heat, though. They like lots of heat. Dustin, Happy New Year. Having a really good start to 10 windmill palm. Oh, right on. Cool. That is a good start to any New Year, Dustin. Shaka wave to you. Good for you, man. Another palm lover. I like palm lovers. Look at the thumbnail I put for this picture. I actually went outside with the D104 microphone and took a shot in front of some of our palm trees. Okay, I'm going to switch channels here. Channel 28. How about that 445 Mississippi? 445 Magnolia State, 612 Skip Junkie, 612 Skip Junkie breaking. How about a DX land? A DX land, 612 Skip Junkie, we're breaking.
188, there's no base for that kind of thing. Okay, that's a big
Alabama Skip Shooter, it's a train wreck out there. Hey, Alabama Skip Shooter, 612 Skip Junkie, we're waving at you.
You're fluttering, man, you're fluttering. You got too much key on that thing there. Let it breathe a little bit.
Hey, Alabama Skip Shooter. Hey, Alabama Skip Shooter, you're sounding loud on the Gulf Islands. 612 Skip Junkie, waving. 28's a train wreck.
612 key in there, I think.
I'm screwing people up on this channel. He says I'm too loud in Alaska. I'm going to go down to...
Long time, no way.
Wow.
Chicago, man. Bus driver, Chicago.
Hey, bus driver, Chicago, you're sounding loud on the Gulf Islands of Canada. 612 Skip Junkie, waving.
I did say uniform. I did say uniform.
Lots of Chicago coming in.
I know I heard wrong. Hey, where'd you say you was at?
We're out here in the Gulf Islands, bro. We're out here on the Gulf Islands off the far Pacific coast of Canada. 612 Skip Junkie.
Hey, Silver Street, I guess you didn't know, man, bus driver. I guess no flock of pro didn't hear me either. Silver Street, old man, bus driver uptown Chicago. You ain't getting out one for dang.
You're getting out, man. You're making it out here to the Gulf Islands. We've got a bit of noise in there. This channel's a bit of a train wreck, but you're making it out for sure. 612 Skip Junkie, afternoon wave.
New Year to you. Hey, Silver Street, old man, bus driver Chicago. I'm getting out your way.
Hey, bus driver Chicago, you're sounding good too on the west coast of Canada. 612 Skip Junkie, waving.
Appreciate it. You and the family, you all enjoy it, and I get with you, put it on your way. Hey, cool. Chicago, man, bus driver, bye.
Sounding good, bus driver. A bus driver, Chicago, 612 Skip Junkie, waving and standing by. Channel 25, breaker channel. And Anybody else out there copy this 612 skip junkie? 612 skip junkie breaking. Breaker channel 612 skip junkie afternoon wave. Anybody out there copy this 612 skip junkie? 612 west coast of Canada breaking. Nobody out there. That guy is bleeding over like 10 channels. My Butia has no damage. Right on. My palm tree survived the cold. Dustin says palms and look, some damage, but jelly did awesome. That's good news, brother. Also, I'm heading to get some fan palms. You are a palm addict, man. Being a palm addict is a good thing. I've been a palm addict for a long time. I think since, well, 1970. I'm going to say 1970 when I was 6 years old. I've always been into palm trees, right? So I've been there a long time, 52 years now, 53 years now. I'm just about 59. I'll be 59 at the end of March. How about a 555 Arkansas? 555 Arkansas, 612 skip junkie trying. The bleed over from 6 is unbelievable. Breaker channel. Yeah, you're sounding good out here on the west coast of Canada. South Central Illinois. I tell you what, I'm getting bleed over from channel 6. Can you believe it? It's so noisy. There's somebody up there must be running about 15 or 20,000 watts because he's bleeding over 15 channels up and probably 15 down. He's not up here in Canada. I think he's probably down maybe Texas or something. Could be in California too, which is kind of short skip for us out on the Gulf Islands. We're out here on the southern Gulf Islands off the far Pacific coast. You betcha. Yeah, we're actually closer to the U.S., probably to Washington State than we are to Canada. If we went across the ocean east, we'd be right into Washington State. About 100 miles north of Seattle as the crow flies. Happy New Year out there in the land of Lincoln. You're sounding good, man. It's nice down here, a little quieter than up in those noisy ones. Okay there, Bobcat 73's brothers. Happy New Year. This is 612 Skip Junkie. I might have talked to you guys before. This is Skip Junkie out here on the Gulf Islands. We'll be listening. Cheers. 73's to you, my friend, and Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Take care. Bleed over. It's annoying. Okay, what do we got here? I don't know what type of fan palms those are, but one of my friends has them in the yard. Probably Trachycarpus fortunae. Whereabouts are you, Dustin? What was your location again? Connection is bad. Is it a bad connection? Because it's not saying bad here. Usually when I have a bad connection here, there it says right across my screen. So far so good. So it might be on your end. How's the connection, Dustin, and anybody else? Are you guys seeing this stream okay? Because a lot of times people think it's on my end, but a lot of times it's actually on their end. When I do get a bad connection here, it will actually come across my screen. It'll say bad internet connection. Connection is bad. Dustin, are you picking up the signal okay? Can you see me okay? Or is it lagging? Anyway, they could be windmill palms you're talking about, Justin. Maybe. Wow, Alaska. QSK. 791, UDX 791 on the side. Guys in Alaska. CQ. QSK 791 on the side. How about that Alaska station? How about that Alaska mobile? Do you copy this 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands? How about that 907 Alaska, 907 Alaska, 791 waving UDX 791?
It's 0907, but I do have a copy on you. Go ahead.
0907, 0907 Alaska mobile. Sounding good on the Southern Gulf Islands of British Columbia.
I think we got Joe here. Joe, is that you? 791?
It is me. Yes, it is Joe. It's Joe, 791, UDX 791 waving.
Yeah, all right, Joe. Good talking to you again. I checked out that last video you had of me there. This is Whiskey Sierra 0907 Brian in the interior of Alaska here.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I tell you what, you're doing a really good trip there, Brian. Your mobile's working for you, buddy. Wishing you a happy new year here from the Southern Gulf Islands. Drive safely up there.
Bravo, Romeo, Alpha, November, and if I lose you to these other stations, I can get back on top of you there. It's good talking to you again. Happy New Year, Joe.
Take care there, Brian. 73's to you, buddy. And we'll talk to you again. 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, QSX. Cool.
Other stations that were trying to get back to me, both of you, or all three of you actually, are trying at the same time. I'll sit back here and see if I can pull one of the numbers out there. 0907 Mobile Radio in the interior of Alaska. We're standby.
Cool. That's good. It's nice to make contact 0907, World Radio 0907 Alaska. So did my Radicalis did good too. Yeah, we have that one in the garden. I planted it in 1997. 0907. (0907) Alaska. Cool. Good contact. What is the date today? It is, it's 2023. Crazy. Crazy, man. Good. Awesome. That is a good thing. Yeah, another nice one you should try there, Dara, is microspadax. Camadoria microspadax is a good one. Connection is back. Okay, good. Do you know how long it will for bicycle ponds recover from the cold wind damage? Oh, you're in Georgia. Okay, so you guys are going to get some good heat down there in Georgia. It'll start to show as soon as you start getting warmer temperatures. It should start flushing out. I'm going to say in the spring, right? And it'll probably put out a whole flush of at once. That's the way sagos work, like a tree fern. Even though they're not a fern and they're not a palm, they are cycad, and they put out a whole bunch of new fronds all at once. So keep an eye on it. When you get those temperatures in the 70s, it's going to start pushing them out. How tall That Radicalis, how tall? There's two different types of Radicalis. There's the tall version and the short version. The one we have is about this big, and it's been in the ground since 1997. Goes through every winter, not a problem at all. So the one I have is small, and there's, like I say, a taller version. Anyway, where you are, they should recover okay, Dustin, because you guys get that Georgia heat. My youngest son's best friend lives in Georgia. You know that? So he's been down there a couple of times now. He loves Georgia. Gets hot down there in the summer. Anybody else out there copy UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada? UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, caller. CQDX CQ 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. CQDX CQ UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Pretty good conditions today. Anybody else out there copy this UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada? UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side.
Get a couple of Wendy's hamburgers on the way home.
Grab me one too.
I don't know what time she's going to be home. She texted me this morning.
Are cycads related to foods? No, they're not. They're not palm trees either. Hey, you know a good book to get? This is a good book to get right here. See this one's? It's called Palms and Cycads of the World. So this tells you about some of the, lots of the different cycads that grow. It doesn't have every cycad on it, but it's a really good book. We have a pretty rare cycad in our garden. We have the cycad panchuensis from China, Yunnan province, I believe it's from, and it's a hardier cycad, and it's pretty nice cycad. It's kind of got bluish green fronds on it. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. CQDX CQ 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. 707 Virginia, 707 Virginia, UDX 791, Gulf Islands. 707 Virginia, our QTH is the Southern Gulf Islands, Pacific Coast of Canada. Hey, 707, did you copy that? This is 791 Pacific Coast of Canada, Gulf Islands. 791. I got a bunch of noise on this one. I'm going to have to stand down a bit there. Anyway, wishing you Happy New Year there. 707 Virginia, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX. Would they do well? Yes, try one. Try one in Ireland. I hear Alaska out there, a South Central Alaska, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Hey, we're doing good, man. We got the live stream videogate going right now, and you're sounding good. Really good conditions. I was just up on channel 42 talking to a mobile station in Alaska, 09, I think it was 0907 or something in Alaska, World Radio. Yeah, you're booming in here. How are things up in Alaska today?
Feeling pretty good. Just kicking back. Got the day off, so I'm just kind of doing pretty good stuff around the house today.
Sound good. So this is, you're 907, right?
Yeah, 907.
Yeah, booming in here as usual, man. Booming in here. I talked to a guy on AM 2 in Alaska. He was just smoking in here. I'm liking this Alaska skip now. It's great.
Yeah, careful on that. I got things in the works here. You might be hearing me more.
That's great, man. That is awesome. I work the next 3 days, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I work, but I'll be back on the radio Friday again.
I'm going to be probably getting a 65-foot beam and also a 5-element yagi.
Oh, that'd be nice, man. That's awesome. I'm just talking to you on the little IMAX right now. Have a happy new year up there, buddy. 907. All the best, you guys up there in Alaska.
Happy New Year to you, and I hope you have a fantastic trip today. Make sure you're getting a wrap up there.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet on this side, but anyway, we'll talk to you again, and I'll post the video later on the on that Citizens Band radio group. 7-3s, bud. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side.
7-3.
Cool. 907 Alaska. Sagos are pretty easy, but they know they're harder. Yeah. So good drainage. 11C in London. Yeah, it's just around 8C here now. Let's just see. 907. UDX 907. Really good conditions today. What channel was that?
Seattle, making a final trip here in Indiana, 121.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, try the Panchuensis. Panchuensis is a good one. Lots of good skip coming in on my radios. Yeah, we got some sago palms too. We got 2 or 3 sago palms as well. The Cycas revoluta. But the Panchuensis is a one to try. Like I say, it's a more rarer one. That's the one you need for your collection. Anybody else out there copy this UDX 791 Gulf Islands? We're on the side. 138 Cleveland, Ohio, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada.
Enjoy your day and stay well.
73s to you out there, and have a happy new year. UDX 791 Gulf Islands, QSX. Anybody else out there copy this UDX 791 Gulf Islands? 491, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. What's your QTH? 491. CQDX CQ 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. CQDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada.
We didn't want to, mess up their Ireland and all of that, so we slid up here. But yeah, 430, 435, most of the time in the daylight.
QSK. QSK. You guys are booming in here, man.
Yeah, 73, that other station, go ahead, sir.
You guys are sounding like locals out here, just waving at you and wishing you a Happy New Year. I'm just kind of passing on through. UDX 791 out here on the Gulf Islands.
Holy smokes, there's a bunch of them, girls. You got your separator on.
UDX 791 Gulf Islands waving.
I couldn't make out where the other fellow was.
You got UDX 791 out here on the Gulf Islands.
791 on the Gulf Islands. I think it was 244 Michigan. Go ahead, sir.
244 Michigan, sounding good out here off the far Pacific coast of Canada. 791 waving.
All right, 791 on the South Pacific, Canada. Yeah, Mother Nature is not being too good to us. We're all over on the signal, but the audio is tremendous there. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're coming in really loud, and you're the only one on frequency. It's pretty quiet on this end, so good signal and good loud audio. 100% copy.
Roger, yeah, that going around your 9S units. The conditions are all over, but hey, I appreciate you yelling at us. We love it when you guys come in here to Michigan. But I'm going to say 7-3s before I lose you, though. But like I said, if you're hanging out there, you can hear us, so we're coming in. Keep that thing up. We just absolutely love it there. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger, on that, there. I tell you what, you save the flowers for yourself, buddy, because you're just booming in here from Michigan. Not a problem. You sound like the local. And all the best in 2023 to you, and happy skip shooting. This is UDX 791. Southern Gulf Islands will be on the side.
All right, 791. I got you in the logbook. I'll be looking for you. 244 Michigan. We'll be clear. 7-3.
Cheers to you, buddy. 791 stepping. Good station.
Man, conditions are coming around all of a sudden, Gerald.
Good conditions for us. When should my Sago send out new growth? In the warm weather. Here, like us, like you, Dara, it's going to be the warmer weather in the summer.
Yeah, the food.
You guys are still smoking in here to the Gulf Islands.
Yeah, no, it's pretty hard. Right up there.
How about it, Skipland? How about it, Skipland? 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie. Gulf Islands on the side. How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land? 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie. We're breaking. How about a DX Land? How about a DX Land? 612 Skip Junkie. We're breaking. Breaker. Sounding good out here wherever you are, man. 612 Skip Junkie waving. Breaker channel 612 waving. I know where this guy is. Breaker. You guys sounding good out here off the Gulf Islands of Canada. 612 waving. All right, I hear Chicago out there, and I hear Country Boy as well, and I definitely talked to Country Boy before. Both of you guys are sounding good. Wishing you guys a happy new year out there, Chicago and Country Boy. 73s to you. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands. We're listening. All right there, 107 Chicago Mobile, 73s to you and yours, and Happy New Year. And also Country Boy out there. Country Boy, 612 waving and wishing you Happy New Year.
Hey, 612, can you say total cash, Lake Michigan? Hey, knucklehead.
You say cold fast.
Cold Cache, Michigan. Hey, you're sounding good too. Hey, Cold Cache around Michigan. 612 Skip Junkie. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, Canada. Afternoon wave.
Clean out water wall.
Channel 20.
He take y'all. He take us for 40 years.
Sounding good, you guys. 612 Skip Junkie, Gulf Islands, Canada, waving and on the side.
Yeah. That's what it was all about.
Breaker 19. Breaker 19. Do people still do that? Anybody out there copy? Breaker 19. See if wonder if anybody's out there. Is anybody out there on channel 19? 612 breaking. How about a 555 Arkansas? 555 Mama's little baby. 612 Skip Junkie waving. A 555. How about a 555? 612 West Coast of Canada breaking. CQDX, CQ, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. CQ, CQDX, CQ, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Anybody out there copy this 612 Skip Junkie? We're breaking. 612 West Coast of Canada. Okay, who do we got in here? Abstract Tongue. Happy New Year. It was 63. Yeah, we're 46 here. Not bad. You gotta like that. 63 is good. I'd be wearing my t-shirts and shorts. How many do they send out at one time? Sometimes, Dara, they'll send out. Ours sent out 8. Ours sent out at 8 at one time. I got videos of it on my channel, my other channel. Happy New Year from Blaine, Washington. You know what? When I lived on the mainland, when I used to live in the southwest corner of Langley, back in the day, I used to head over to Blaine, Washington and fill up my car with gas, and then I'd go down to Vista Pizza. There was a pizza place in Blaine, 79 in Texas. Kind of like that. I've been talking to quite a few stations in Texas on my radios here. Wow, yeah, they'll put out quite a few at once there. Happy New Year to you guys. Thanks for joining in. Anybody out there copy this 612 Skip Junkie, 612 waving. Do we have any conditions out there? Any skip conditions on this channel? 612 Skip Junkie, listening. How about in Missouri Moonshiner? Missouri Moonshiner, you out there? Nobody. CQDX, CQ, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Did you guys copy this 791? UDX 791 on the side.
They could have just left the thing on and plugged it up and unplugged it. I mean, I've done that before I screwed it up.
QSK?
Yeah, that would need a little bit more better thought. Or at least finish the job.
QSK?
Roger, boy.
QSK? I don't know if they can hear me. 791 on the side. Yeah, mine have never got pups. They're not big enough to get pups, mine. Have you heard of GoPro? Yes, we have one. We bought one on Maui in 2012. We have a GoPro 3. We have the GoPro 3. I've actually shot YouTube videos with it on my other channel. You know what I do with my GoPro? And Wendy's packed it away somewhere, but I put a fishing string on it and I drop it underwater because it's waterproof, and I got underwater videos on my other channel. type of palms at my friend's house look like related to windmill, but they're more like bush type than a tree type. Oh, they are a Mediterranean fan palm, Camarops humilis. I'll write down the name for you here. They are Camarops humilis. They are this one. Google that right there. I do my videos on an iPhone 13. Wow, yeah, I don't have an iPhone. I've never actually owned an iPhone or a cell phone in my life, but they do good videos, those iPhones. Absolutely. You have a GoPro 5. Yeah, see, we got ours in 2012, so it's an older one. QSK 791 on the side. UDX 791 on the side. UDX 791, West Coast of Canada, QSX. Anybody out there copy? 791, West Coast of Canada, Gulf Islands. CQDX CQ 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. CQDX CQ 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. 791, Gulf Islands on the side. CQDX, this is UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Breaker channel. CQDX, UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. $612 Buckeye, sounding good. $612 Buckeye, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Happy New Year. Noisy, man. Channel 38's a freaking train wreck. You are not kidding how tough yuccas are. Showed up one side of the damage. Cold. It's like a bush. Yeah. There's so many different types of yuccas too. Yeah, iPhones are good. They are really good, palm tree, dude. I've never owned an iPhone though. I've never owned a cell phone or an iPhone. I had one in my parks truck when I worked for the parks department, but that was property of the government, and I didn't really use it for. I didn't use it for videos or anything like that. Yeah, I did take some pictures on my Instagram on it, but I never shot any videos on it.
Just see if you can do it in a square box or whatever.
CQ 791, Gulf Islands on the side.
Neither one of mine.
QSK. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side. How's this radio making it out? We got any conditions still? UDX 791 on the side.
World Radio 2407.
World Radio 2407, UDX 791, Gulf Islands. How about that? World Radio 2407, UDX 791, trying. United Delta X-Ray 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side. don't know. Maybe we don't have any more conditions. Anybody out there copy this 791? Quiet now, man. Conditions change fast. I'm doing good. How's it in Ireland? Ireland would be a good place to be. CQDX CQ 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. Calling. CQ 791 UDX 791 Gulf Islands on the side. USK. CQDX CQ 791 Gulf Islands on the site. CQ International UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. I hear somebody out there, could be Brazil. This is UDX 791 West Coast of Canada. UDX 791 West Coast of Canada on the site. Sugar Delta 273, Sugar Delta 273, I believe you did say South America. Sugar Delta 273, South America. This is UDX, United Delta X-Ray 791, Pacific Coast of Canada, QSX. There's somebody out there, sounds like South America. Palm Tree Dude, nice. We were out today as well. 20C, holy cow, that's awesome. Enjoy talking with you. I always learn quite a bit from you. It's nice to talk. I love palms, and I like people that like palms. You know that? How many does it get? 16C there on Wednesday. Cool. Hopefully winter's over for you guys. I'm hoping it. Our long-range forecast is mild. How are your CQDX International, CQ International, United Delta X-Ray, UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX. Is there any international stations out there? Copy 791 on the west coast of Canada.
Out there, no doubt about it. Who we got out there to skip?
CQDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. How's this radio making it out? This is UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, calling. 62 Northwest Missouri. You're sounding good out here on the Gulf Islands of Canada.
Yeah, we got we're getting ready for 6 storms for all that here. Get a little lightning.
Oh, you get some lightning, eh? Okay, we got partly cloudy skies here at about 46 degrees. Pretty calm out there.
Yeah. There's 6 storms coming up from Oklahoma coming up this way. We're looking for some rain. We need it anyway. West Missouri.
Hey, Roger, on that there. Yeah, storms coming up from Oklahoma. We got that 100%. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get lightning and thunderstorms here. Once in a blue moon, but pretty rare. Like I say, we're on an island out here off the Pacific coast of Canada, Roger.
I got another guy coming in there or something, but anyway, what did you say again, all right?
All right, Southwest Missouri. Hey, 73's to you out there. Batten down the hatches. Have a happy new year. Got a bit of traffic on this one. Good to talk to you, my friend, and thanks for the comeback. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, on the site.
About 35 degrees.
13C, could be 13C. I gotta look at our forecast. Let's have a look see here. Let's have a look-see and see what our Gulf Island forecast is.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's how all here running. It's strong as a base station out of California. Yeah, 528 Chicago, 528 Chicago.
Come on.
How much power?
Do I see any cold weather coming? No. I don't see any cold weather. Highs of 9 degrees, lows of 8. One night's low of 8 degrees. It's mild here. A528 Chicago, you're making a trip to the Gulf Islands, UDX 791. Wait a
Yeah, say 6791. I'm trying to talk to Hawaii. Why don't you be quiet? This guy coming in the same time as you almost sound like you coming behind your car. Anyway, I'm running up to 5 hours with me.
Listen to that guy.
128 kilowatts.
Didn't hear you in there, buddy. Sorry about that. We got traffic on this side. 791 standing down.
Yeah, the guy's still talking. All right, yeah, you're real loud here. I kind of listened for New Zealand and Australia, but I haven't heard any of that yet today. We're kind of surprised to hear you coming through. You really kind of
I can't hear us in Hawaii station. That's too much traffic in here. Mumble jumble. CQDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, standing by.
That sounds good. Yeah, you might want to use maybe this trailer 39 or something called CQ there. You probably would have a lot of people calling it 38 is a mess over here. We got nothing but California, some loudmouth out of Vancouver, Canada coming through. So
Loudmouth, that must be me.
Down here 37, so you talk. Yeah, we're good. 2023 sounding great. 900 Bob, you're Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'll be clear.
Hey, Bob, I'm not in Vancouver and I'm not a loudmouth, okay? There's a lot of traffic on this side, and I didn't realize you were talking to somebody in there. I could barely hear you with all the other traffic in there. I hear you now. I apologize, and I'm not in Vancouver. It's annoying. People like that piss me off. Once we get past January,
Your name is Ed.
you can see the storm risk. Yeah, I don't see any cold in the foreseeable future here.
Really? Okay, yeah, have a good run there. We'll see you later. Motorcycling, 900 Wisconsin. I'll be clear. 900 Milwaukee. Milwaukee. 855. Just across the state from you, northeast Iowa. Okay, Hawaii. Yeah, 351 Michigan. 900 Milwaukee. northeast Iowa.
About that 528, 791 out here in the Gulf Islands.
Hey, Roger, I was just trying to get a hold of Milwaukee. He's just on the other end of the state from me here. I just never talked to him. He's like, on the water.
You're sounding good up here, 791 Gulf Islands, QSX. Hey, Iowa, you're sounding good too out here on the Gulf Islands at Iowa Station, UDX 791 waving. Looks like Australia's coming in too. How about that South Pacific Station, South Pacific, UDX 791 listening?
Check.
Okay, that South Pacific Station, South Pacific UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. How about that South Pacific Station, South Pacific UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side? How about that Australia station, Australia, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, waving. We hear you, Squamish. You're coming in good today to the Gulf Islands. Wow, you're lighting up 4 bars from Squamish. That's pretty good, man. That's almost like short skip. 428 mobile, making a good trip. Oh, it sounds good, man. Really nice sound on radio. We appreciate that, man. You're really sounding good. You got a good radio there, bud. And, I don't know what your elevation is, but it's definitely making it. We're a long way away, man. We got to be probably 90 miles away. That's amazing. Well, it's a good trip and it sounds good. I hope you had a happy new year out there in Squamish, and I'm glad we could make the contact today. All right there, 428 Squamish 73 Studio. Enjoy that Striker radio. Your mobile's definitely working for you, man. And we'll talk to you again. 428 UDX 791 Gulf Islands QSX.
Thanks for the shout out. Be safe. Stay warm. Happy New Year. 122 Land Lincoln. We're outside. Listen.
Cheers to you. And yeah, Land Lincoln, you're sounding loud out here too on the Gulf Islands, UDX 791 waving. I'll be getting a Willamette pine. Yeah, they grow here on Salt Spring. Happy New Year's, Food Forest Permaculture. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, you're sounding good out here on the Gulf Islands of Canada. Hey, 249, how you doing, buddy? 249, 791 Gulf Islands. Hey, 249 Alabama, UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada.
132 Alton, Illinois.
Yeah, 249, you're sounding good as usual, my friend, with those 102-inch whips if you're out in your vehicle. Hey, 249 in the BAM, 791 Gulf Islands, Canada, waving.
Josh, nobody, but just a quick hello. I'm going through the channel, so just wanted to say hello out there for everybody that's got a copy 249 Alabama. Yeah, hoping everybody had a good weekend and I'm standing by.
Waving back at you, 249 Alabama. Hope you had a happy new year out there. 73s, UDX 791 Pacific Coast of Canada.
Way up there in Seattle, man. I sure appreciate it. And 73 Seattle, 249 Alabama.
Hey, 249 Alabama, 249 Alabama, 791 West Coast, waving.
Got the West Coast 791 and the other station in Nevada. Good evening to both of you gentlemen. You're coming in about the same there, so since I can understand both of you and catch your numbers, I'm going to say hello to both at the same time. 249 Alabama, waving right back.
Take care, 249. That was good to hear you in there. 249 in the BAM. Happy New Year. UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX.
All right, 791 Gulf Island and up there in Canada, 73 and good day from Alabama 249.
Cheers to you, mate.
That's right.
Shooting the gate, man. Shooting the freaking gates. Who do we got there, Vibono? Sounds like you're talking to an Imperial Pro droid. Yeah, this is my other channel. This is my radio channel, right? So, unfortunately, I never get to talk to Tacoma, Seattle much. It's too close for Skip and too far to talk local. But on the south end of our island, people can actually talk to Seattle. This is all far, Skip, I'm talking. Alabama, Hawaii, and all that stuff. Alabama's coming in right now. Hope you had a happy New Year down there in near Tacoma. What is the temperature? The temperature here is 46. The time is 2:50. Hard to believe it's 2023, right? Yeah, it does. It sounds like an Imperial probe droid. Probably is. This is my other hobby besides palm trees. It's been radios. I've been into radios a long time. 47, sunny. Okay, we had mostly sun. Now it's kind of cloudy here, and temperature's gone down to 44. It's gone down to 44 degrees, but mostly cloudy here now. Good night there at Southwest Ireland. Dara, have a good sleep, my friend, and thanks for joining in the live stream. I'll see you next time, and may your palm trees flourish in 2023. 47 is a good temperature. UDX 791, United Delta X-Ray 791, Gulf Islands QSX. This is UDX 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX. I hear Australia in there right now. Anybody else out there copy this UDX 791 Gulf Islands, UDX 791's Gulf Islands, listening. It's coming good from Alabama. QSK. QSK. UDX 791, Gulf Islands on the side. How's this radio making it out? UDX 791, Gulf Islands, QSX. What was that? There's even crazies on here too, man. CQDX 791, Gulf Islands, QSX. Anybody out there copy this 791, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada, QSX? What's your QTH? Chicago, you're sounding good, man. Illinois, Land of Lincoln, sounding real good out here off the Pacific coast of Canada. Man, you're making a good trip this way. Your radio sounds wonderful, bud. Save those flowers for yourself. You sound like you're sitting next to me out here, nice and loud, and the only one on frequency. We're doing some serious radio shopping right now. Is that right, eh? Well, I don't know what you got going on right now. Sure sounds good. I'm talking to you on my RCI 2970 DX, nothing too fancy. Handheld D104 and an IMAX 2000. That's all we got here. Yeah, I'm talking to you off Yaesu FTDX 101 Delta. That's 101 Delta. I know we're trying to run on. Vertical antenna. Good setup, man. I love Yaesu. Yaesu radios have always been one of my favorites. Back in the day, I always wanted a Yaesu FT101, But and I had a chance to get one back in the day, but I know there's way more modern versions now. But they were good old radios.
Oh, I love it, man. I tell you what, I went to a mini antenna before, but that bad boy does everything I need plus. You know, I like beams, I like all that shit where you can point to somebody, but this thing just radiates equally all around me.
Sounds good, man. Yeah, no, your antenna's definitely working. Your radio's definitely cranking out the power and the audio. I want to put another beam up eventually too. I've run them in the past. I've run a lot of antennas since 1977, but right now we're just running some vertical omnis. So, but I wouldn't mind putting up just a little flat side beam for skip.
Oh no, man, you're sounding good. You're making a trip down here. No time, no sweat. I really prefer signal really good. I got you about a 7/9. And yeah, it just works out really good.
You as well, my friend. I'm on the, like I say, right now I'm on my RCI 2970 DX radio, and you're lighting up all the bars on it. They can't go any higher. If they went any higher, you'd be pushing them through the top of the radio.
I was going to say, I found on Sunday was a good radio, man. Good radio, definitely. And you seem to got the sideband pretty stable, so it's either been on for a while and or you got some stabilization built into it. Other than that, man, I mean, that thing's a rocking down here in Chicago.
We appreciate it. I bought this one used about 11 years ago from a guy in New York, maybe 12 years ago. And my other radio, I have an RCI 2980 WX, the base station there. But I like this one. It cranks out a little bit more power. It's been peaked up a little bit. And I do have the microphone turned down. I have a handheld D104 on here. And your audio is really good. I don't know what type of microphone you're running, but it's very loud, very clear.
I mean, D104, you're sounding good, buddy. Yeah, you got no trouble making it out there to the world. Because, I mean, you come in here like gangbusters, no problem. Ain't nobody got no problem hearing you. Anyway, when I let you go, this is 157 in Chicago, Illinois. Operator name is Mike, and hey, somebody please to you, and your radio is working beautiful. You and your family, hopefully you have a good New Year's, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right there, Mike. Been a pleasure talking to you out there in Chicago. And like I say, save those flowers for yourself, buddy. You got a really good sounding station there, and we'll listen for you again. All the best in 2023 till we meet again. This is UDX 791 out here on the Gulf Islands, Pacific coast of Canada. We'll be QSX.
791 back in, my friend. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're doing a good job with that radio, and be proud, okay? 73 to you and your family. Wish you all the best. And meeting 157, Operator Mike, Chicago, I'm clear.
Cheers to you, buddy. 791 off the key. Good sounding station. Good sounding station. 47. Okay, so you know what? I didn't realize I was going to go for 2 hours on this freaking. That's a long live stream. I'm going to go get rid of this coffee cup or teacup.
What you got, like a 200-foot width on there? I just happened to land on the channel there. Which location there? People wants to talk. But anyway, man, 157 Operator Mike here in Chicago, Illinois. And we're giving you a phone. I am still here, yeah. Ten four, buddy. You have a good one too, and a New Year to you and yours. Getting kind of tongue twisted because we got a lot of activity going on. Trying to give back to everybody, you know. But yeah, man, this
UDX 791, Gulf Islands, Canada on the side.
I don't trust much, but I guess that's how I go. Not for everything. You're retarded if you leave that shit plugged in. That's up.
About a 555 Arkansas, 555 612 skip junkie call. 555 Arkansas, 555 612 skip junkie. Is that you there, 115 Arkansas? 115 Arkansas, 612. We're listening. I hear you out there, man. I hear you out there. This is 612 waving and wishing you Happy New Year. How about it, 115? How about that 115, 612 skip junkie breaking? 555 or 115 Razorback 612 skip junkie. Anybody out there copy the 612 skip junkie 612 west coast of Canada break? How about a Missouri Moonshiner 612 west coast of Canada? QSK. QSK. Yeah, Dirty Diaper 21 is actually in South Carolina. That's Charleston, South Carolina. This is 791, UDX 791, Gulf Islands waving. Yeah, that's Johnny. He's Johnny or Jimmy, his name is. I follow him on YouTube and I watch his live streams there. He's actually a nice guy. He sent me a t-shirt and a bunch of stickers and stuff.
Wonderful. Okay, well, I appreciate the info there. You sure good here in Central Arkansas. 325 told you that.
Hey, Roger 325. I've talked to you before. This is Joe up here on the west coast of Canada. 612 skip junkie on AM, 791 on sideband.
Roger for there, Joe. Well, you did good there, bud. We'll make the trip. Good to hear you come back in here. I'm going to let somebody there holler at you.
All right there, 325. Yeah, we hear 148 too. Wishing you guys a Happy New Year down there in the Razorback.
Right back at you, bud. Happy New Year. And God bless you and your family, right?
Yeah, right back to you as well, my friend. You guys are always sounding good up there. If you hear 555 out there, my friend Steven, say hi to him.
Roger, I'll do it.
And 115 as well. There's Redbone and 115. Wish all those guys a Happy New Year from us out here on the Gulf Islands.
Roger.
Take care. We'll be on the side. UDX 791 listening. Yeah, I got a copy on you there. We're waving back at you, Arkansas.
I don't think you can hear me good enough for me to ask you, but I watch that Dirty Diaper 21. He's got a radio show, kind of like the one I watch on Saturday, but it's called Old Radio Night. And what it is him sitting there shooting skip like we do, but he points a camera at his radio, and so basically if you're going along on the skip ride with him, you know him on those reasons why you didn't hear you. Try again.
That's what I do here right now. I'm running a live stream videogate right now on my YouTube channel. I'm doing the same thing here, my friend.
I don't think he's talking to me.
I'm talking to you. I got you. Yeah, he does. I watch his live streams. I watch the Old Time Radio Night, and then I watch his Dirty Diaper channel 21. His Unit 21 in South Carolina. I actually I'll go on his live streams as well.
I've watched his show several times, and I've actually texted in there to his show, but I've never been able to actually hear him on the radio.
I don't think I've ever talked to him on the radio either. And I'm running a live stream video gate right now. I got a YouTube channel, and my video gate is running live right now as well. You can check out my channel at Jungle Joe C Video Gates. If you go to Jungle Joe C like Charlie Video Gates, you can see my live streams. Anyway, Arkansas 73s to you guys. Looks like conditions are dropping out of here a little bit. Have a happy new year. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. 73s to you, brother. 73s to you. 791 Gulf Islands, QSX. Have a good one and a happy new year. You as well, Bienvenido Tropics. Happy new year to you and yours. And may your palm trees flourish. Going to movie all my thoughts. Oh, cool. Right on. Yeah, it's been good. We had that 4-day cold snap here. It got down to minus 8 degrees Celsius one night. So just under 18 degrees Fahrenheit. It was cold for 4 days, but 4 days it was all gone, and we got lots of rain. The rain kind of washed all that snow away. We had 1 foot of snow. Can you believe it? 12 inches of snow we got dumped on here, man. Moved most of my pots inside. Yeah, same with us too. Well, I do have pots outside too, like all the nursery stuff's outside. It stays outside year round. The tree ferns I moved back out. The Australian tree ferns are back outside, right? And they're doing well. But if it gets too cold, I'm going to throw them back in. I don't want to take any chances in freezing anything. It sucks losing plants, doesn't it? It really does. It really does. And, you know, Wendy and I have been talking about, we brought the subject up again. We've been talking about moving. And if we move, I'm definitely going to be bringing a lot of potted plants with me, like nursery stock will be coming with me. And then I'd have to landscape our new place if we indeed follow through with our plans. But we keep talking about downsizing and moving to Vancouver Island, southern Vancouver Island. They're huge pots, and I don't feel like spending the time. Yeah, and plants in bigger pots are safer. They are safer. I mean, you can wrap the pots up with bubble wrap or whatever. And I do have pots outside that I have wrapped up with bubble wrap, and they're totally fine through the winter. The palm nursery, I just kick leaves around the pots, and they're good to go. But I want to make life easier. So, you know, we are thinking on downsizing eventually, moving to Vancouver Island, getting a smaller yard, and just lower maintenance. I moved them next to the house, covered them with tarps, and yeah, they'll be good. They'll be good to go. Yeah, I did. I got some waggies out there in pots too, and there's some in bigger pots, and I just wrapped the pot in bubble wrap. Should be fine. I'll unwrap it in the spring just to be safe. I'm going to keep it wrapped up for the winter time. Just turn this down a bit. Turn that off. Turn that off. Noise. Let that radio cool down. But yeah, it's. I'm hoping that's it for winter. Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be nice if that was it for winter? We had our little cold blast and we're done. My 2 pindos are in pots. That cool. Yeah, our pindo lost its spear not last year, the winter of 2021, December. And yeah. So anyway, that is our plan. We're out actually looking at real estate on Saturday. And we're just looking. We're just absolutely looking right now. Our house isn't for sale, but it's a thought. It's crossed our mind a few times. And that's what we'd like to do. Eventually is move to Vancouver Island, place like Cowichan Bay, Chemainus or Saltaire, which is near the water, kind of like right across from Salt Spring Island. So we'd be looking at Salt Spring Island. But when you're on Vancouver Island, there's way more to do. You don't have to worry about ferries. I mean, to get off of Vancouver Island, you still need a ferry. But Vancouver Island has everything. They have the box stores. They have fast food. They have everything. It's like being on the mainland, but it's not. You know what I mean? You're still on the island. And lots of palm trees grow there. Yeah, one less ferry. That's the thing, because the only way off and on this island to go to, if we want to go to Home Depot, got to take a ferry, right? Got to go to Vancouver. I rarely go to Vancouver. That's a long way away. But we're driving around a neighborhood on Saturday. I was like, oh, look at those palms. They're like 25, 30 footers, 3 of them in front of a house in the same area where we're looking, and lots of palm trees. I always look at the vegetation when I'm looking at an area. I always look at the vegetation. That tells me best what the climate's like in that area. And when I see 25, 30-foot palm trees that are flawless, I go, this is a good spot. This would be a good spot to live. I shot a video. I put it on my other channel. I put it on Banana JSSI, and you can see it's such a short video. And the house looked awesome. There's a bunch of yuccas in front, trunked ones, but big palm trees. 3 big palm trees that look just freaking amazing. And then just driving around the neighborhood, there's palm trees here and there and everywhere. Kind of like when you drive around your neighborhood. Say, trachycarpus are common, right? So, don't be surprised if our house goes for sale in the near future. I just don't know how near. I see red cordyline in Victoria. Yep, there are red cordyline there. You got lots in your garden, though. Vibonito tropics, you got lots in your garden. Google Earth. Yeah, there are cordyline in Victoria. I'm aware of 4 trackies in my town. Cool. Just 4, eh? Wow. Yeah, there's lots. I mean, there's no shortage of them here. And I know in Seattle there's tons of them. There's tons of palm trees in Seattle. I mean, whenever I drive through Seattle, it's like, oh, look at the palms, look at the palms. I was looking at the palm trees. You know what it's like, right? Palm spotting. Hey, how are the palm trees that you took from here that I gave you? How are those palm trees doing? Are they outside or inside? I'm curious. Those seedlings. Isn't it funny? When you're into palms, you look from they're all inside. Okay, are they doing okay? Are they growing okay inside? Have they put on any growth? I'm just curious. I mean, I know they weren't very big, and I'm glad you got them across the border. That made me happy. Doing well. Awesome. I was so worried that customs would nab them from you. I think there's even one person with a queen. No way. Really? Wow. Most have a new leaf. Okay, cool. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah, keep me updated on that. So if we ended up moving one day, I'll have to start shooting new videos of a landscape that we'll be doing over there. See, I would prefer a place that does not have a landscape. It's not going to be a new house if we buy a house. It might be 10 years old, but 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, that's all we want. And maybe like a half acre. We have 2 acres here. We don't need 2 acres. I don't even use it all, except, in the back, I take you down the back there and you can see all the palm trees growing everywhere. I just scatter seeds down there. The beach house I got a couple of months ago, back, no landscape. So those are the best kind. No landscape. I've ripped out all the bush. Good. Nice. My buddy did that too when he bought a place behind me. Ripped out all the bushes and planted just palm trees. He just lives up around the backside of us on the gravel road. And he ripped out all the boxwoods, all the rhodos, ripped them all out and planted tons of palm trees. If you have right near the sea, you might be able to grow some CIDPs. Yeah, I'd have to protect them in the winter, though, because we're still on the inner coast. Inner Vancouver Island, inner south coast. Outer south coast, they probably do okay, like the one in Tofino. Planting all the palms now. Cool. And that's what we did when we're looking at a place on Saturday over in Vancouver Island. And Wendy and I said, you know what? All the palm trees we could plant here. And I would bring all the palm trees from our nursery. I would have a freaking jungle over there. And hopefully a place with good soil. The soil here in our upper garden is pretty rocky and pretty lousy. So to find a place with better soil would be awesome. You're going to move one of your mule palms. Cool. Is that over in Aberdeen, Washington? Or is it Ocean? How do they call that? On the west coast of Washington State. Is it near Aberdeen? What was the town again? Not Ocean Falls. I'm trying to think of the name. I've been down Highway 1. Oh, just south of Aberdeen. Cool. Nice. Grayland. Awesome. Good spot. Good spot. That's probably like about an hour and a half drive from you, right? Would it be 2 hours or an hour and a half? Something like that? Ocean Shores. Ocean Shores. That's it. Is what you're thinking. Yeah, Ocean Shores. 2 hours. Okay. That's like us driving to Tofino. Tofino, when we get off the ferry, it's 2 hours and about 2 hours and 50 minutes. 2 hours 45, 2 hours 50 minutes to Tofino. It's a long way. So lately we've been going to Port Renfrew, which is 1.5 hours. We get off the ferry at Crofton on Vancouver Island, head to Herd Road. It's an hour and a half drive once you get off the ferry, which isn't bad. Straight across the island. Straight across, a little south, because it's right across from Nia Bay. Right across from Nia Bay, the northwestern tip of Washington. If you went across to Vancouver Island, you'd be in Port Renfrew. And I love Renfrew. It's beautiful. One of my favorite places over there. So anyway, we'll keep you informed, you guys. If we do end up moving, you'll definitely see videos of it here. And if I did move eventually to Vancouver Island, I'd have to change the name of my other YouTube channel to Banana J Big Island. I think I'd have to get rid of the SSI part because I wouldn't be on Salt Spring Island anymore. Ocean Shore is just north of Aberdeen. Greyland is the same distance from Aberdeen, but south. Cool. Good area for growing palms. Probably zone 9 down there, no doubt about it. Cordy lines will grow there. I would try date palm. Try date palm there. That's what I would do. Are you guys going to move there eventually or not? I'm just curious. Or are you just going to have it for like a summer place? That'd be awesome. I'd like to have a summer place. No, you're not going to move there, no. But it'll be palm. You'll have fun landscaping it. And you know what? They won't need any protection or anything out there. Just let them do their thing. It'll be like the west coast of Vancouver Island, super mild. The Cordy lines are trees. It's for growing palms and during the tourist season. Oh, cool. That is awesome. That's the way to do it. That's one thing to leave behind if we end up moving. It'll be Wendy's accommodation. So I said, if we find a place with a basement suite or something like that, you could actually use it as an accommodation, a B&B, right? So, but definitely going to landscape it with palms. Not going to buy any big palms, just going to use what we have here and kind of plan it out, maybe even draw out. And, Wendy likes palms in groups of 3s. That's her thing. She doesn't like anything in a straight line. She likes clusters of 3s here and there and everywhere. So anyway, yeah, she's got a good eye for that stuff too. So that's what I'd have to do. Plant a lot of palm trees and try not to miss this place too badly because this place is established. I've been here 3 decades now and it is a very well-established garden. I don't know if I'd plant any eucalyptus trees at the other place. I just think I'd go palms. I'm done with eucalyptus trees because they are pretty greedy plants. I would plant some arbutus trees though. I actually do have some in pots that I'm saving. And if I ever do move, I will have some in pots to plant at our new location if we don't have any there. Bananas too. Yeah, you know what? Put some bananas in. I'd put some bananas in. Some musabaju. I would have some of those in the corner of the yard, have a little jungle of bananas. Those are all nice to grow with the palm trees. Tree fern, I would actually bring our tree fern too. I'm definitely going to bring that. I'm going to dig it out. And so if somebody's looking at this place and we're going to sell it and they say, wow, that's a beautiful plant. Well, I say, that's coming with me. I'd have some flagging ribbon around that. I say it's sentimental, so it has to come with me. Right. So, and you know what? They're really easy to dig out tree ferns. You can cut all the fronds off. You can basically saw them right out of the ground, saw them off at the base and stick them in somewhere else and they will grow. But I would actually dig it out, get some roots on it too. And probably take a bunch of palms out with it as well because it's full of palm trees around there, right? So anyway, that's our plan in the future. I just don't know how near or far in the future. It could go for sale in the spring. It could be another year. We'll see. Anyway, we'll let you know. We'll keep you updated, and it'd be kind of exciting. Wendy says, would you like to move somewhere else on Salt Spring? I says, I've done Salt Spring. It'd be nice to go to Vancouver Island. Just so, like I say, everything's closer over there. And because we love to go to Home Depot. Sometimes we want to go to Walmart. There's none of that here on Salt Spring Island, right? There's no box stores. There's no fast food. I like to go to A&W for a burger once in a while. You know what I mean? We don't have that here. None of that stuff. So, and Best Buy is over there. It's close to Victoria, all that stuff. And if I want to go to the West Coast, don't have to take a ferry. So anyway, she's looking. I talked to the real estate guy, phoned me the other day, and he's going to keep us updated every week. He's going to send us real estate listings, and we're just going to kind of look through them and see what's going on. Would you ever consider moving to we did think about it. We thought about moving to Costa Rica, and we went through the whole immigration process, but that kind of fell through, unfortunately, when the mandates came in, and then they lost our marriage certificate. And our marriage certificate was, we got married on Maui. So that was a pretty important piece of document they lost. So it screwed up our 6-month window. 6 months to get it all done, and they screwed it up for us. Part of why we aren't moving to Greyland, it's no stoplight town. Yeah, like here, there's no traffic lights, there's no fast food, there's no box stores, there's nothing. You need all of that. If you want that stuff, you got to go to Vancouver Island or you got to go to the mainland. So Vancouver Island it is. And who knows? Who knows where we'll end up in the next few years, right? It could be a year, could be 2 years, could be 3 years. I'm hoping they get rid of the leader of the country first before anything. That would be really good. Then hopefully things will improve a little bit better because it's in a bad state right now, Canada. Just the guy running the country, the dictator. He's not a good dude, man. He is a bad dude. So, but anyway, that's the way she goes. It is always sad leaving a place. When I left my last place, I mean, I had it fully landscaped with palm trees and exotic plants too. But I took most every palm tree with me. I dug them out and I replaced them. So, but I did leave some yuccas behind. I left the redwoods. I couldn't take the redwoods. I took some small redwoods and they're big now. They were saplings, but I did plant some redwoods there 40 years ago, and they're freaking huge. But internationally, yeah, if I could move internationally, like, I mean, my Nana and Nono, I'm Italian. They were born in Italy, so I could probably even move to Italy too, in southern Italy. Leaving the plants. Leaving the plants is the toughest thing, man. It sucks. I really don't care much about the house. I'm more into the landscape. I know it sounds crazy, but I am more into, like, the plants are more sentimental to me. When I look around, I go, I remember when I planted all this stuff. And then Wendy came along a decade ago or so, and then she started planting more stuff. So it is going to be tough to leave an established garden. And I just pray to God that the people that buy it would look after it the way I did, or appreciate it the way I did. Like, I mean, I would actually take them around to the back 40 down into that deep ravine, and I'd say, these are all palm trees. I have only one tree in the ground 5 years ago. I have only put one tree in the ground. Is that right, eh? That is interesting. In 5 years. You have palms in there, though, right? And, I would take them to the back ravine, and I'd say, hey, these are all palm trees. For your information, you got thousands of palm trees, all in pots. Sometimes that's a smart thing to do, too. And I have lots in pots, too. You know that, in the nursery. So all of those I'd have to take with me, man. Boy, what a job that would be. In the ground, 2429. Do you know you can get an Italian as long as you have ancestor up from there since he? Yeah. My aunt, my grandpa, my dad's dad was born in 1894 in Reggio Calabria, and same with my nana. She was born in Calabria as well, Calabrese. They were born in Italy. My dad's sister, she's still alive. My dad's oldest sister is 100 years old, and she was born in Calabria as well. She lives in Vancouver. Yeah, she still speaks Italian. She moved here when she was 12 to Vancouver. I was one was here when you moved in. Okay. Also, if you get an Italian citizen, you can also move to. That'd be kind of cool. My daughter lived in England for about 5 years, right? Because my ex was British, and her mom and dad were born in England, right? So her mom was born in Liverpool. The dad was born in Manchester. So my daughter got a British passport, and she lived and worked in the UK. She lived in Somerset, Taunton, near Devon, and then she moved to South Cornwall, and she worked in the daycare business right over there, and now she works in the school system over here. So yeah, she loved it over there. She was married to a guy from Britain, right? He was a Green Beret in the British military, but they're not together anymore. So Samantha ended up moving back here, but yeah. Something to think about, moving to Italy. Boy, what a big move that would be. Is it expensive in Italy, though? That's the thing. I wonder if it would be better than Canada. Would it be better to live in Italy than Canada? I wonder. I used to really like Canada, but I don't really like it as much because it's messed up, the guy running the country, right? And I like the States too, but it's not easy for me to move to the States. I like Texas is a good state, Florida, Tennessee. I don't want to live anywhere north like South Dakota or North Dakota. Wendy used to live in North Dakota. My wife lived in North Dakota and went to school there when she was a kid. But Texas would be a good state. Southern Texas. Just have to watch out for some of those hurricanes. Probably Italy is very relaxing. I bet you it would be. And there's southern Italy too. Right across from Sicily. 142, I was here, one planted, second. All the other plants are in pots, 2 pindos. So you got a lot of stuff. Hey, you could plant some of that stuff over in your place in Grayland over on the coast there, right? Over on the Washington coast. Be kind of cool. That'll be nice. That'll be. Make sure to shoot some videos of that. Your landscape job. Camerops will thrive over there. They will thrive. And you know what else you should try over there is I know they need heat. Needle palms. Put some sables in. Sable minors. If you can get Jubea, put a Jubea in. If you can get a Jubea, Camadoria. Try Camadoria. Try some of those over there. They might work. Cordylines. Well, they won't. They might. They will work. Camadoria radicalis and Microspadex will work in Grayland, Washington. It would be like Tofino. There's no doubt about it. It's zone 9 over there, and it is so mild. Butias will work there. All the good stuff. Tree fern. Try to get a tree fern. Put a tree fern over there. I bet you that'd work really good too, for sure. The Mediterranean lifestyle is very relaxed. People take their time, enjoy life. It would be good. Your plan or business. Yeah, that'd be cool. Living in southern Italy, man. Yeah, I wonder how much houses are there. How much are houses in Reggio Calabria? Ardori is the town, and it's on the toe of the boot in southern Italy. That's where my dad's side of the family is from. My mom's side of the family is from the Ukraine, but her mom wasn't born there. Her mom's mom was born there, and my mom's mom was born in 1914, so it goes way back. So, I mean, yeah. I don't know if I'd want to live in the Ukraine, but southern Ukraine, there are palm trees. Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Denmark. Wow, cool. All those countries, right? That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Yeah. Wow. Very, very cool. Yeah, it's something I could look into because my daughter did it. Like I said, she lived in England. She lived in England. I wonder if there's any skip coming in here. That's it for skip. Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovenia, all countries you can move to. That's amazing, man. EU citizenship. Something else, they just move around freely as you want. I like that. I think that's it for skip. Anyway, guys, I'm going to roll. I think I've done a long enough live stream here now. My God, 2 hours and 34 minutes. The houses are pretty cheap in southern Italy. I should mention that to Wendy. You know, because like I say, my relatives were born in southern Italy, man. And southern Italy is a good part of Italy, right close to Sicily. Bit of mafia down there, but that's okay. Mafia don't bother me. My dad's side of the family, my side of the family, my dad's side of the family's got some mafia in there, so I don't have a problem with that. They live in Vancouver and they run one of the nightclubs down there. Okay, gotta go. Me too. V Bonito Tropics. Have a good one and have a happy new year out there. Cal, have a happy new year. Thanks for joining in my Jungle Josie Video Gates live stream. My video on talking around the world on my radios, which is always fun. I've actually had people send me seeds that I've talked to on my radio, which is kind of funky too. And palm growers here and there and everywhere. Happy New Year, everybody. And I will see you. I'll do a live stream on Friday. Could be on Banana JSSI. Probably be on Banana JSSI. Or it could be on this one too. I could do one on the day in this one and one on the night on the other one. So, yeah. All right. Take care, you guys. And have a great day. What's left of it. 2:35 p.m. Pacific time. Cheers to you all. Hang loose.